Hello everyone, it's me, Shadow Ninja Zero Hill, and I know it's Monday. I know it's like Monday. I'm supposed to be doing a compilation video, but I still making it. So instead, I was reacting to this video because today is Monday. Okay, making sure. Now today we're gonna react to this video. The title called "Where Have I Been?" Where would I been for the past year? Yeah, that was a good bottom question. Well, I did react to the Corey Kenshin videos of that part where he returns again 2 years ago. I think it's 2 years. I did, and he came back, and it was crazy when I put it on my community post, and it says it's been a while. And then Corey Kenshin had made his own animation. I don't know if it was an animation, but a manga. Well, yeah. I don't know how Corey did all of it by himself, but I think he's becoming an animator and a writer and manga writer. And soon he will become famous like heck. Like after 1 year he haven't uploaded, like yikes, like man, like I didn't even think he was returning all this past years now. It is a past year, so I just wanted to know really where he been. Instead of YouTube clip, a month ago someone recorded Corey Kenshin at the zoo. Like I already seen a small clip of it, but not month ago, but a day ago. So yeah. And some other YouTuber who just stalked some other YouTuber who assists with Corey. I don't want y'all to become like that. Like I seen that man did. It was messed up. Cause don't be like that dude. Not the Corey Kenshin right here, but the other person who assists with Corey. Obsessed with Corey, I mean. But this is enough with the content. I'm just gonna play the video now. Jesus.
My people, you have questions. I have answers.
Corey, where you been, bro? Why did you leave for so long?
My samurai
He's
brethren,
taking a vacation.
Community. You're wondering where I've been? I'm about to explain all of it and more, but I need you to do something for me. Because this isn't just about me. Hopefully by now, you've seen the trailer for Monsters We Make, which is a manga, not an anime.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
okay,
not yet.
a manga,
That's
okay.
the goal. But I need y'all to lock in and listen. Monsters We Make, manga that I am creating with a team. Dozens of people, including the people over at Line Studios who created the trailer. The new manga that comes out today was a team effort. So I want to give it center stage. I want to give this the best chance I can for it to succeed. With that said, this is what I need everybody to do right now. Everybody, I need you to go to Monsters We Make.
God dang, hold on.
This is the city of New Eden. Okay, the city that the manga is based in. Now, what I need you to do is scroll down. We're not gonna talk about this cover yet. We're not gonna talk about anything yet. Okay, focus. Lock in on me. You're going to go to Add to Cart. Monsters We Make Volume 1, digital plus physical bundle is in the cart, $14.99. Now, I want you to keep this in your cart as I explain to you the world of Monsters We Make, how it came to be, where I've been, all of that. Keep that in your cart. Now, my job as the creator is to get you to cop this. And I don't want you to buy it because I'm Corey Kenshin. You've never seen or read any of my creative writing before. This is manga. This isn't anything to do with video games. Now, unless you're just gung-ho for horror action manga, I mean, yeah, just cop it now, please. But if I can't get you to take a chance with $15, then this doesn't deserve to get bought at all. Actually, before I move on from this, 2 things. Number 1, I will be signing the first 777 copies sold. If you got your finger on the trigger, just know the sucker next to you might have already bought like 10 copies. And number 2, free shipping for a limited time. So with those disclaimers, those caveats out of the way, I want to start with my ambitions. What I want for Monsters We Make, what I want for this manga, first and foremost, is to tell a story that is, my phone's ringing. Say what up to YouTube.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? It's your boy, Babe. Hey, friends.
All right,
Oh my god.
Number one, I want this manga to have a story.
Oh, this
that
was
is
early
rich,
2023.
that is thought-provoking, and that is positive more than anything. Story to me,
this man has been literally.
Okay, you can have the rawest action scenes.
Bro,
you can have
this
the
man
most
has
fire
been
visuals.
doing
You can have the
manga
cleanest
for
music,
dang
the
1
nicest
year
sound effects.
straight in 2013.
I'm talking about anime, but you get what I mean.
2023.
If you have all of those things,
He's been working
and your
all
story
of the
is
crew
trash,
too.
all of that stuff is ancillary compared to the story. And to tag along with that, the ending has to be good. I have read so much manga, watched so much anime, where like the story was fire. I'm just on this adventure,
Who's the
this
main
roller coaster,
character,
and then
though?
I get to the end, and I'm like. My second ambition for Monsters We Make is to adapt the manga into an anime. You can do anything that you set your mind to. I believe in my heart.
Bro, it's got me as
that I can
Gotoro.
get this to become an anime. However, that does not mean it's gonna be easy. This goal, besides writing a good story, is the ultimate goal for Monsters We Make, is to get it to a studio. I can't just walk up to Mappa and be like, yo, I got this Monsters We Make. I need y'all to make a season out of this. Like, they're gonna need some logistics. How many did you sell? How many volumes do you got? You know, what's the story? All of that. Like, I gotta come correct to these animation studios. All of that out of the way, I do feel Monsters We Make will be special. So again, Netflix, Crunchyroll, Mappa, I'm looking at you. Whoever wants to come put in their bids, do it early. I think I have something. I could be wrong. Final ambition 3. If, God willing, Monsters We Make makes it to that anime stage, I want Monsters We Make to have the most fighting sequences, scenes, all of that. I want Monsters We Make to be known as one of the greatest action animes of all time. Ever since I was a child, my mom bought me all the Dragon Ball Z toys. I had every character. I kid you not. I had this Trunks. He had a sword. I lost the sword. But I would have Trunks and Goku fight all the time. I've been making up original fight choreographies in my head since I was a child. Ever since watching Goku versus Cell in the Cell
that's
games,
one of the most nostalgic Dragon Ball Z animes of all time.
My life changed before that. I think my life really first changed seeing Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time. I just want to make something that if you like horror and if you like action, you need to watch / read Monsters We Make. Those are my ambitions, okay? The reception to the trailer coming out on Friday was, man, I can't tell you the pressure, the stress that I had working on something for close to 2 years and then putting it out in front of the world. Like unless you've done that, you won't understand that weight. I want to go over some of my favorite reactions. Also, if I get an anime, I won't strike reactors. I want people to...
Oh my God, no.
It might not be up to me. But if it is up to me, nobody's getting strikes. Did you see the future? He did see the future.
Oh, he reacted to this guy. Oh, he did react to some other YouTubers.
Okay.
That seems great.
Oh my God, that back got broke. Okay, Aura. The animation style is fire. I cannot lie. Like the foresight. Okay. Yeah, you can't understand what it's like seeing reactions to my characters. It's like, dude, let's let's just watch another one. This guy, he started dissecting things.
We see our second hero, Jaquavius, looking over the cyberpunk-like city. You can see the city's name in the corner, New Eden, along with the I Love Any sign. The building that's towering over all of them has a logo for a company called Sonata, so that might be the name of the company that has the most power in the city. You can see on this monitor that there's this news broadcast going with a girl missing named Nollamatics. And from that sign at the bottom with the...
Like, I pushed so many Easter eggs and stuff. And I'm like, nah, I don't think anybody's gonna really, like, read and, like, bro, he's in there. I didn't even think people would be able to read this.
From that sign at the bottom with the android on it, it's probably gotten to a point where androids and AI and humans live in harmony, or not in harmony. We then see our second hero, Javante, going to work deep in his lab. On his monitor, he's watching news anchor Corey report a story about missing kids from New Eden. Something
like the fact bro zoomed in.
True.
Like, I saw 30 plus reactions, and some people were like, "Yo, is that Corey?" I'm like, "Yeah."
It
and then
is
some
him.
people were like, "Yo, that's Corey." I'm like, "Yeah." Nobody was like, "Yo, he's a newscaster. This junk says missing kids." There's so much in this trailer. You just gotta lock in.
That's starting to brew under these city lights. Our third hero looks like she was just vibing, writing in her notebook, and now she's got to get up to do this bullshit. I'd be so pissed off. And our fourth hero, Armani, is that your name?
No, her name is September, bro. And relax. Alright, so you can see the monster's moves before the monster did the moves. So it was kind of like the monster moves was moving.
It's December 16th tomorrow.
Monsters We Make. Look at the top. Corey Kitchen presents Monsters We Make. Is that like a movie that he got for us? What? Or is that like a show? Young literally says
no.
Manga emerges.
It says manga versus
like
up right up there, you know.
Or is that like a show that he had for us? Yo, what happened? Or is that like a show that he had for us? Why are you mad?
What is happening, bro? What is wrong with this man?
Like, are both those things good? Movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Like, calm down.
Oh yeah, this guy was goated anime. This guy was funny too. Yeah, my job is done. I will never drop another animation. I'm so chuffed.
Holy. Let's see
here. Are y'all seeing the impact frames, bro? He wasn't seeing the impact frames. I'm trying to tell him. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is literally one of my favorite parts.
Oh, that frame. Ooh, the dodge. The dodge.
Y'all still gonna watch my animations, all right? Y'all still gonna watch my stuff, though, right? Like my animations, like you're cooked, brother. Yo, you're cooked. Usually, manga trailers aren't like this. Aren't basically anime. Usually, manga trailers have the book. They like have like a page, and then they'll have like the character moving a little bit on the page. It's very simplistic. It's very clear that it's a trailer for a manga, and that was boring. I did not want to do that. I wanted you guys to see what I see when I look at this. When I look at what my team and I have created with Monsters We Make, I can all characters moving.
Big shout out to. Ooh.
Whenever YouTubers come out with anything, it's almost like there's a built-in cheapness, cash grab, low quality aspect to it. And I hate that that's the stigma, but it's kind of true, and thus, like, when I've done things like merch, YouTubes, all of that, I've always only put out stuff, and that's what they all say too, right? I only put out stuff that I like. I only put out stuff that I would wear, or, you know, you're just gonna have to, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to look at my library, look at who I am, and just know when it comes to Corey, like, if he's dropping something, it's not like no YouTuber bullcrap. It's not like I went to a company and I was like, yo, I want a manga, I'll be back, and then came back and now I'm just putting it in front of y'all. Every single piece of this manga was meticulously crafted and looked over and approved and written and drawn and everything. I could have just made like a look. First of all, I didn't have to do a trailer at all. I could have just came back like, yo guys, I made a manga, like, please buy it, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to show y'all how serious I am about this project. And not only, like, there were a couple people that I went to do the trailer. I saw Line's work. I was like, I want you guys to do it. Shout out Line. Shout out my boy Wesley. Line was like, what you cooking? All right, let's get it. Just to give you a little snippet of the story. Okay?
Yeah. What's the main character? Let
me show you a couple panels, which you can go on the website and see some sample panels. The squad. The squad! Also Sweet Make is about a kid named Jabari who enters into a school that he believes is the answer to all his family's problems. Because you see, this school is situated in a city that the general public does not have access to. And the name of that city is New Eden. You see, in the year 2114, many things have happened since 2024. It's been a bunch of wars. It's been a bunch of, AI stuff that have gone rampant. But there was one event that I'm not going to talk about. Got to read it. That basically precipitated the end of the world, but ended before things could get too bad. So the Earth was able to rebuild, but not quite. Now there was one city, New Eden, that came out of this event a lot better than the rest of the world. So basically, if you get to go to New Eden, you're not struggling for food. You're not struggling for power. New Eden is the place to be in the year 2114. In New Eden, there's a school, New Eden Academy. And if you can get into New Eden Academy, you are set. Your family gets to move to the city. You know, you don't have to struggle anymore. Your family gets jobs somewhere in the city. It's a great thing. But in order to get into this
part in 2024,
you basically have to be a savant. So Jabari, our main character, is a musical genius. Play any instrument, all of that. So he gets a full ride into New Eden Academy. And New Eden Academy, the school reveals itself to be something else. And that's all I'm going to tell you. He meets his new friends, September, Liam, Han, and Allison. They are going to get into some situations because the school isn't exactly what Jabari thought it was. And also, he can't tell anybody. He can't tell his family. He can't tell anybody about what the school really is. So, you just got to get the book. I'll take these last moments to talk about my team, how much they mean to me. Starting with Vince. Vince, love you, bro. Like, literally, if you never pushed me out of my comfort zone, because really that's what it was. Like, it was comfortable to make YouTube videos. It was comfortable to not think about anything else besides making videos. But I can tell you this, I haven't worked as hard as I have on Monsters We Make as I have for my YouTube channel since maybe 2017, 2018. Ever since around like 2020, 2021, I mean, just look at my number of uploads. I knew that I wanted to do something else. And Vince, you coming to Detroit and all the stuff that you've done in helping to get this thing going for life, bro. Like, bro, my boy Robbie, 6th man of the year, literally does everything from logistics. What was it? Like, we had to figure out another thing. We ran tests for DPI. What that is, are, or not DPI, I'm sorry, dots per inch, LPI, lines per inch. So when it comes to the art and it being screen toned, because we want to be true to manga, there were different configurations. You can have, 60 DPI or LPI. It came down to 85, 70, and 60. Go to the printer, they're like, oh, you got to do it like this. And we're like, okay. Alias had already screen toned a bunch of stuff, and we're like, we got to go back. We got to retone these. Robbie is just like, yo, like, if I need to jump into Clip Studio and start helping with these tones, like, let me know. Like, Robbie is truly 6 Man of the Year. Was working on the music with me, talking with the printer, talking with Supercode, the people that developed the website. Every team needs a 6 Man, and Robbie, you are that guy. I want to talk about CM, Corey McKell. We text pretty much every day.
Corey.
Co-writers have to talk a lot. I couldn't ask for a more chill, like, CM is just so chill. Like, I'd be like, yo, how about when this happens, Allison does this? And then he's like, yeah, we can make it happen. Like, all we got to do is change this and blah, blah. Just super dope. Now I want to talk about Andrew. Just coming off graduating college. Jumping into this full-time job, meeting all these people for the first time. He was going to, before Elias came aboard, do like this entire thing by himself. He has a crazy work ethic. The end of the manga, I wrote just a little mini episode of the characters talking about what their favorite cereal is. I would never not be amazed how I can think something, because I can't draw, right? I can think something, write it out, and Andrew deliver exactly how my mind
such a good
envisioned
man.
it, or better,
Such a good
gentleman. To do that. He's just super knowledgeable about
Shout out
manga,
to him, y'all.
different artists, Kubo, Kishimoto, Toriyama, obviously. And then last but not least, my boy Elias. Elias literally does everything. Graphic design, backgrounds, some background characters, not all of them, some of them, Andrew does some, and the detail at which this man operates is like it. And as Elias and Andrew have worked together, they've grown, their styles have, like, I showed this to people, they don't even know two people drew it. Like, it's so crazy how they've both pushed each other. My team, I'm so grateful to God for you guys. And then shout out Dan. Dan helps out with, like, he's only logistics. He's talking with printers. He's talking with Shopify, talking, like, the back end, like, that's Dan. And Robbie, just making it happen. So shout out Dan, shout out Bobby. So I'm sorry I didn't get to talk about the other project, because that's also where I've been.
Yeah.
But hopefully you have a good idea of where I've been. I've been working on Monsters We Make and my other project. Mostly Monsters We Make recently, though, because obviously it was coming out first. Any of these studios, there's so many studios. Any of these animation studios, pick you up a copy. Matter of fact, buy a copy for everyone at the office. And just know, library. This is only volume 1.
I don't know, but I don't know if it's not going to be in the library and stuff,
gets
though.
Better. It only gets better. Volume 1, you got to set the stage, right? We can't have final boss fights in the first, 200 pages, which this boy actually has 264 pages. I think this might be a contender for one of the biggest volume 1s ever, and it was just because I didn't want to take anything out. Sometimes my team will be like, yo, like, could we cut this chapter? Maybe we could. And I'm like,
nah.
As the volumes progress, like, we start writing, like, chapters went from, like, 35 pages to, like, 20. So, like, volume 2, volume 3, God willing, we get there, won't be 264 pages, but I really, really, really love to write. I couldn't ask for a better co-writer in CM. I really like creating lore, filling the world with like actual believable events. I like thinking about betrayals. I like thinking about where the story could go.
Shout
I
out
like,
to Corey Kenshin.
you know, red herrings. I like all that stuff that makes a good story. Like, you're gonna find it here. Maybe we don't have time for all the stuff in Volume 1 for every single idea to be executed in Volume 1.
In 2023,
I have
been doing
pages and pages and pages and pages
of
lore, character stuff, ideas I want to do. Like, it's really been so much fun to work on this. So please buy a copy of Monsters We Make.
I see you. See you in 12 to 19 means he'll up to for a non-MWM video. I cut so much out of this video. I've been edit for 13 hours, Jesus, and needed sleep. Bruh, I just have to say one thing to say to Corey, like I'm just literally got no words to say. Like 2023 years ago, when he was off his take a break from YouTube, he's been literally been working on, and I didn't even think Corey can make an anime, but I didn't even think Corey make a manga. And shout out to his crew for helping him. And like, wow, like you just had to like think what he said. Like, I have been literally watching anime, and I also reading a manga of horrors. I like the horrors and action. I do like the action as well, but I haven't looked at some old one. But instead, I have looked at this one. Hold on, I'm not gonna show you it, but because yesterday I have been after watching that trailer, watching that video days ago of that other video he uploaded. I was been looking at this manga also go by the name of It's go by the name of Slash Bell. But man, I remember I was a kid. I've been seeing that show. It was on Cartoon Network, and instead watched it, but I didn't watch the whole series of it when I was a kid. Instead, I had to look at the manga right here. I was looking at it right now, and I didn't. But dang. But then again, shout out to his crew, by the way. Like, I couldn't even imagine when you would be a YouTuber, when you become taking a break, you find like making a manga by your own. Like, I've been looking at this. I remember like a year ago, I've been looked at this webcon on this web. Did I say that correct? Webtoon, yeah, Webtoons. And I know I've been looking at this manga. I've been looking at this comic, and it has some amazing action on it, and it's go by the go by a comic, and the comic title is called Unoriginals. Like, that manga, it's amazing because way I remember, I keep looking at the action. It started about this boy who been picked on, and not only that, he found this girl who he was hanging out with, and then that part when her power has been taken by an unknown, her power been drained, and so she made her own crewmate of safety, and it was one of the best freaking comics I ever read. I can't wait to see the another one though, because I already looked at the old chapters of it. It was pretty fun. But alright, you guys, I might as well end this recording here because I have recorded 30 minutes. So, hope you all enjoy this video. Make sure to click the like to the subscribe button, click that notification bell. But man, he says gonna upload it in December the 19th though. So I might as well end this video here. So this is Shadow 3.0 here. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.